Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Paradox runs on this B-slot save file I still think that we're on. I think I swapped. I think I remember swapping anyways. It's been a little while since I've played Enter the Gungeon. I have been playing a little bit of Exit the Gungeon lately just to kind of mix things up a little bit. Then why the hell am I playing Enter the Gungeon today, you might ask? What the hell's going on? Are you okay, Abe? Are you feeling all right? Actually, I am feeling all right. I did take like a week off of streaming. I didn't record a damn thing, even though I really wanted to get some stuff done. Reason being, I was sick. I actually had a freaking illness here. Segus Jr. says, I'm glad you're feeling better, but I have the flu. I'm sorry to hear that, Segus Jr. Apparently, I had flippin' COVID. I caught it from somebody. I'm not gonna name names, but I know exactly who it was. The story goes is my housemate invited someone over to enjoy the kind of Thanksgiving holiday season with us, and I believe that they managed to bring COVID. So I caught it from the guest who was in our house. Now, that being said, I'm actually feeling totally fine, and it wasn't even that bad, but I was definitely vaxxed up, and as a result, it really just kind of felt like a moderate cold as opposed to anything else. It wasn't even really being like, it wasn't even really a flu. I didn't have any flu symptoms or anything like that. The Mad Gomper says, I usually bring a pie. That would have been way better. I did make a cake though. It came out pretty well, although I think I could have used a little bit more sweetness in that. Bonic Lettuce says, just blame Chris for everything, even if it wasn't him. You basically got it right. We always blame him for everything around here. But yeah, apparently I caught COVID. First time for me. I'm glad, I suppose. I mean, if because I was all, you know, protected and vaxxed up and everything, that it just ended up being a massive cold, I suppose I'm very happy about that. Mustache. You know, it's a good time to get it, I suppose, when when I'm perfectly, you know, fine to get it and just have it get through my system. You know, could have been worse if I wasn't vaxxed up and everything, but I was, so it ended up not being that bad. But anyways, yeah, that's the reason why I didn't do any streaming or recording recently. That's why there's not a lot of stuff going up on YouTube, because it wasn't that bad, but my voice was completely shot. My throat hurt and my voice was shot. That's the largest symptom that I had, and as a result, I really just couldn't talk. I could talk, but if I talked for more than about 10 minutes, my voice would get hoarse and it would hurt, and I basically just had to take the time off. So I did. I didn't want to. I wanted to keep streaming and recording stuff, but you know, so be it, I guess. Hello. On top of that, in other Abe-related news, I did in fact, over the same time period, get my graphics card. My new graphics card arrived in the mail. I installed it. Everything seems to be working just fine. I played a little bit of, what was it? I played a little bit of Killing Floor with Mud the other day. That's a fun game. I kind of want to play more of it. Not for streaming, but if anyone wants to play with me, hey, let me know. Shoot me a link. Shoot me a comment. Preferably on Discord so I can remember who actually was interested, but I kind of want to just play more of it. It's a fun game to just play when you have nothing else to do. It's a mindless zombie shooter. And better than Back 4 Blood, which is kind of sad. But it came in the mail, it arrived, I plugged it in, everything seems to work fine. I'm enjoying it so far. I haven't really played anything particularly graphically intensive, but it is substantially better than my past graphics card. And it sounds like this is going to solve a lot of problems for me for things like playing Hyper Light Drifter, even though we finished playing that game. Had some bad experiences in random games crashing, including Killing Floor. It did not crash when I played it with Mud the other day. Rocket League was crashing the last time I played that game. It doesn't seem to be crashing. Well, I hope it doesn't crash anymore. I didn't test it at all. But yeah, hopefully all that stuff is going to be resolved due to having a new, better card that is not freaking 10 years old. So I'm very happy about that. My card, the card that I got and that I installed, it is a 6800 GT. Got it on sale. Wasn't that expensive at all, and it is a. It seems to be pretty good. I don't need to pay the NVIDIA tax, the NVIDIA premium at all. I'm perfectly fine with an AMD card, and seems like it'll be just fine for me. But I'm excited. I'm excited to play some new things and just see what this card can do, because I haven't really done too much with it yet. It's also funny that if I do end up playing and recording games and streaming and uploading stuff for YouTube, I'll probably be playing these games at 1080p 60 frames per second. So I don't really need a card that can hit like 4K 144 frames per second or anything like that, but when I don't do any streaming, I'll be able to play on those higher settings. But for now, I just care that it plays at 60 FPS or whatever I'm playing. Whether it's, Crisis or Control, whether it's Callisto Protocol or Dead Space, or Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood, or Hyperlight Drifter or Enter the Gungeon. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me anyways, as long as it freaking works. But I will be... Right. We are not the bullet. I will be very happy to see how it performs when I start playing some more intensive games. And I gotta be honest with you, there's a few things that I want to play that I think would be really fun, that it would take very good advantage of this card. Like, for instance, I would like to play a little bit of co-op Elden Ring with my boy Mud, who brought it up the other day. Hey, we healed, nice. Not the other day, he brought it up months ago when I was playing Elden Ring. He said, hey, would you want to play multiplayer with me at some point? We actually tested it, we got it working, and then we just never did it. I don't even remember the reason why we didn't do it. But the settings all work. We got it working totally fine. So maybe one of these days we'll jump into that, and I think it would be kind of a lot of fun. Do. But yeah, so that's the first two things down. Is there anything else that I wanted to really talk about? I mean, that's really it. Really, I need to give people my excuse for not having done any streams or recordings recently. God damn it. God damn it. Come on. Basically, that just boils down to, due to something that was beyond my control, I picked up COVID. And also, I got a new graphics card, and that'll be fun to play in the future. There you go. There's my little 1-2 punch of current Abe news and information. I could tell you about my issues with the RMV lately, aka DMV, aka Department of Motor Vehicles. But that's just, do you really want to hear about the minutia of bureaucracy? Probably not. Oh yeah, and Ronistan is correct. I did not get as much done while being sick as I wanted. I kind of just purposefully avoided doing some work that I should have done. But it's surprising how little there is to do when I don't have to edit and upload videos and worry about the streaming schedule and all that nonsense and find excuses for not doing YouTube recordings or anything like that. But one thing I did do is I made some new emotes. Some animated emotes for Twitch chat. And Aranistan is showing those off right now. I think they came out rather well. It's actually just straight ripped out of Enter the Gungeon. It's nothing unique or original at all. It's just an animation of the Shella Boy running and an animation of a mimic, and that's it. But hey, that's a good start, I think. Really, I need to get emotes. You know what I should do? I should hop into Mud's Discord voice chat right now. He's actually playing, as of this moment, Rocket League with our mutual friend Baze, who made his emotes, and he's also just a really cool guy, and he's a good artist. So I could ask him. I could be like, "Yo, how much would it take? Let's haggle live on Twitch." All right, Baze. Look, you and I, we're like family. And family, we look after each other. So why don't you scratch my back on this one, and I'll scratch yours. I'll pay you an exposure. You think he'd be interested? You think I could get him? You think I could get him convinced? One of these days I'll figure out what I want to do as far as actual like channel branding. I'm bringing it up every like, I don't know, 6 months. Feels like it's about time to bring it up again. Man, this gun is a lot better in Exit the Gungeon. You fire off a lot more of these gunslingers a lot faster, don't you? Renistan says they're losing their match right now. Maybe ask when they're doing better. Oh, I guess Baze can't carry Mud to victory in their Rocket League match today. I've been watching Mud play some of that Dark Tide. It would be fun maybe to pick that up and play that as well. I have not done it yet, just because, well, I haven't felt like the need to, and I wasn't playing it this week or at all because I was just being sick. But yeah, I would be interested at some point to get an actual like proper emotes created for myself. Because I think that there's a big mental block for me doing that. The mental block is when I actually get that done, I'll be like, I'm a real streamer. I'm a real boy. You know, there's a certain like mental leap in being like, okay, I'm gonna pay someone to make me emotes. I'm not gonna just ask him to do it for free because I know a guy. So I think that would. I mean, that would just be good to do. It'd be fun, and it would be useful, and it would be smart. And I gotta do it at some point. I gotta, man. Hey, I gotta. But for now, I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna get rid of the loot because it sucks. I'm gonna get rid of this gun because it sucks. There you go, easy. Evasive Snook, welcome as well. Hello. Ooh, Pulse Cannon is actually pretty good. Let's get the heck out of the floor. Do we have the crest? No, we don't. Let's go grab it. Now we will leave. And there's no reason to go to the shop. Clear Guanstone. I suppose there's synergies that make it also protect you from fire. Right now it just protects you from poison, I think. So, whatever. Segas Jr. asks, is Dark Tide out of closed beta? Renistan says it's open beta right now or early access. Here's my understanding. I believed that it was in closed beta for people who pre-ordered up until the 30th, which was actually yesterday. And I don't know what it is right now. Is it actually released, or is it still just in a beta that is more open? I have no idea. I don't know when Dark Tide is actually going to be released if it's not released right now. I'm honestly a little bit confused as to their schedule. Whether or not that's the intention, I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, it is a little confusing for me because I heard that I could play it on the 30th. Is it not out? Is it not released? Is it going to release in freaking 2022 or 2023? I got no idea at this point. I think they've done a very poor job of making people aware, I should say, of when the game is actually going to be out. Because I just don't know. Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested. Dark Tide release date. It's probably going to tell me it was like September. Wow, Google's actually taking a little while. November 30th, 2022. It was released yesterday. Okay, so it is actually released right now. It's got a 7 out of 10 on Steam. Interesting. So it is actually released as far as Google is concerned. Google search. That was my impression. My impression was that it would be released, well, yesterday. So in theory, if people want to pick it up and play it, they can. Whether or not it's still in quote-unquote early access, I don't think it is, but... Bubonic Lettuce says, I think Elden Ring is what destroyed your graphics card. No, definitely not. I had problems with this graphics card from the moment I got it. It would actually crash Rocket League when I got it. It would crash Killing Floor when I got it. Actually, Killing Floor, was Killing Floor out when I bought this card? I don't remember. Regardless, it would still crash on occasion. It wasn't Elden Ring. Elden Ring just ran at freaking like 45 FPS because there was like a castle in the distance it had to pre-render. Segus Jr. says, I don't know when I'll get Dark Tide, I just don't want to give up on Vermintide. I have had fun playing Vermintide lately. When I have played it, I played it a couple of times. I actually still have videos to go up on YouTube for that, which I never edited. Should have done it when I was sick, oh well. That being said, I don't really have a strong personal preference one way or another. I'm new to the Vermintide party, and the only reason really why I wanted to jump into it was because I had the game and I never played it, and Dark Tide was gonna be coming out, so I kinda just did. But I'm totally down for the Vermintide and the Dark Tide at some point. Okay, crest drop off, let's do it. Another Guanstone. Now, game, you're gonna make me wish I'd bought the other Guanstone because we could have had 2, which is definitely better than 1. Flak bullets. I will take flak bullets. Full metal jacket, also tempting, but not super necessary. Wood beam, who cares? Gunner gun, don't really need it at all. We have deposited our old crest, which is the entire reason I wanted to explore instead of going to fight this Fusilier boss. And I suppose against him, we'll just use the Flash Ray, I imagine. Flash Ray is not the highest damage weapon that we probably even have right now, but it is good. Most of the shots will land, its damage is okay, but it'd still probably be better with the Judge Gun. Judge Gun. There's no reason really to use a blank there. We're not trying to protect anything, but oh well. Okay, got a key, got a chest. You know what? Turns out that key is actually important. Oh, good. Maybe not. Thank God there's no tables to flip and exit the Gungeon, otherwise I'd have one more item to be selling every run. It's just so bad. Here, let me knock around all the enemies to make it really hard for you to actually dodge them appropriately. It didn't even do any damage to that guy. Might be one of the worst items in the game, second only to Bloodied Scarf. I don't know, there's another item I always drop, I forget what it is. All right, Mimic ring necklace friendship thing. That one too. Yeah. I like using the shotgun here. Fire that shotgun, freeze all the enemies. Not freeze them, but flak cannon the bullets, I should say. I don't know. Oh, that guy got frozen because we were using the Judge that fired a freezing shot. That's why he was frozen. That's why I was confused for a minute there. I was thinking in my head, what froze him? I don't have anything that freezes. I'm a little out of practice, I think. Not from Gungeon, although I did take a bunch of damage on this run so far. But like, commentarily speaking, I'm having a hard time getting back into the swing of things. I've not talked into a microphone for like 10 days, basically. It's gonna take me a little while to warm up. Oh no, why is it so laggy? Don't do this game. Don't lag after I got a freaking new graphics card. Don't make me reinstall the graphics card, the old one, every time I want to play Gungeon at 60 FPS. I think we're okay. I don't even know if I have the Steam overlay on. I can't check the actual running frame rate, but not like it's gonna matter too much. Oh, what the heck? It is a little freaking weird though, huh? I don't know. Oh, there's not that many particle effects happening. It's very intermittent. I mean, this is the first run of Gungeon I've played since installing the new cards, so there might be some little hiccups to figure out. Whatever. We will we'll discover what's going on as we utilize this card for the next 8 years. You know what? Oh, it's like whenever I flip a table, and only sometimes when I flip a table. Sorry for keep bringing it up, but it feels like ass. I will take your Medal of Valor, thank you. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Pardon me. Yeah, I might have like a very small, minor cough, but like that's basically it at this point. Might still take me another few days or a week until I'm fully back to normal. But I gotta get back into the swing of things. I gotta get more recording done. I gotta play more games. I feel like lately, in particular, especially because I haven't been playing a lot of games, I feel like I just need to play more games. I'm like, man, I really want to play something. Oh, I can't play this. I have to record it. Not less for Gungeon, but more for things like, I kind of want to play some more Scourgebringer, but in order, well, I guess I don't have to record myself, but I kind of would want to record myself playing that game in case I make some progress, or just because it's easy content, and so in my head I'm like, well, I can't play that right now. Of course I can't play that, I gotta freaking record it. Which is not entirely true. Moobler, thank you for the bot ban. Lots of bots lately, and not just on Twitch, on YouTube as well. Every day there's a comment of, click here for sexy sex, and I'm like, okay, well, first of all, no. Second of all, no. Only the hottest channels follow me. It's like, okay, well, first of all, click follow. Second of all, ban. I've actually been going, whoa, rather well on the YouTube side of things. Hadn't had a lot of those types of channels spam my accounts lately, but then all of a sudden, like a few weeks ago, they just all started up again. I don't know, it's like a seasonal thing? Are these those always mentioned Russian troll farms? Are they creating accounts that just have a lot of followers so that they can eventually just like, flip them and sell them for profit? Happens on freaking Reddit all the time. I remember, it was probably around the last time I played Dead Cells. I noticed that there was a lot of bot spam in the Dead Cells subreddit. There was a lot of accounts just taking like the top 10 posts of all time and then just letter for letter, word for word, just repeating them. Flight, which I found very annoying because it was not, it wasn't even a clever reposting. It was just literally reposting the top 10 and then everyone upvotes them, upvotes them. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Don't do that. That's bad. It's Abe's version of the seasonal flu. These damn bots. It's winter. A bot storm is brewing. Let's, I'm just realizing all of a sudden I have no good guns for defeating this guy. Okay, well, you know, here's something I would like to do. I would like to burn myself and get whatever this is. It's actually, I think this is the Brother Alburn chest. So yo, please? So I kind of want the Brother Alburn chest to show up. Like, are you not gonna give me a poison bullet? How come this poison bullet is in the wall? Come on. There you go, that'll work. I had to get the smallest amount of poison off the corner of that pillar. Okay, what do we got? A key, all right, well that wasn't that useful, except you know what, maybe it is. Give me a rainbow chest. Well, it's a shotgun. Then give me whatever this is. It's another speed upgrade. We are incredibly fast. I have to admit, for this boss, I actually like having speed. It might interrupt your dodge in a couple of situations, but I think that it's actually better for you to have the speed up than not have it. No blanks. This is one of those bosses where you kind of do want to just be ahead of him at all times. Walking around in a circle basically as quickly as you freaking can. Segas Jr. asks, he can drop that. He can drop what? I've already forgotten what happened. Dude, he still got it. And by he, I mean me. And by it, I mean the ability to fight Old King and not be complete trash at it. Albert can just drop a key and nothing else. Yep. He can drop 2 items. He can drop 5 cents. He can drop, I think, a half red heart. He can drop a key. Pretty much anything in between. He's a right bastard like that. Although him dropping a key is really not the end of the world. It's honestly a pretty good drop, I'd have to say. What is this synergy? Anything good? Anything good? Nailed it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and then once our nail hits maximum range, it turns into flak shots. Yeah, that's pretty decent. It's a nice little room clearing gun all of a sudden. All right, let's get out of here. All right, what else? What else can we talk about today? There's not a lot going on with me recently other than, you know, the aforementioned getting COVID and getting a new graphics card for my computer, so that might be a lot to you. For me, it's a Tuesday. No, for me, it's, you know, a weird mix of I didn't really do anything while I was sick. I mostly just kind of like hung around the house. I mean, I didn't really want to go anywhere. I had flipping COVID. But then also, I didn't really play anything because I didn't really want to play anything because I wasn't really feeling like it and whatnot. So I guess it was a lot of me being lazy over the week. Fair. I hope. I hope you can acknowledge the fairness of that. As a result, though, as a result of not really, well, not working at all last week, not doing any recordings or anything like that, no streaming. As a result of that, I do feel like I'm kind of up for anything today. Like, yeah, I don't care what I play as long as I play something. Sure, we'll play some freaking, it's a game I haven't played in a long time, other than Dead Cells, because I just brought it up. Yeah, we'll play some Nuclear Throne today, if you want. I'm up for anything. Gun game and requires a key. Spider Solitaire. That's the easy one, though. That's the easy way out. That and Minesweeper, because if you want to play Minesweeper, just play Demon Crawl. Dude, I gotta find a cell creep. We don't need a cell creep, like, at all, but I feel like I want a cell creep. Yes, I think my aim is true, and I will play your game. Who said anything about flight? Ooh. Oh, that's pretty good. DD Punch says play a new game. I've got a few games in mind. I've actually already set them up as well, but we'll do a poll after our warm-up here today. I need this warm-up. I was thinking about just playing Exit the Gungeon, but people said, hey, play Enter the Gungeon instead, and I said, okay, fine. But I need the warm-up today. I have to remind my body how to talk for like 10 hours. Oh my god, and I have to build a larger backlog as well. Because I got nothing. I got nothing. I have no Exit the Gungeon remaining. Today was the last day of it. So tomorrow this video is gonna go up on YouTube. Hi YouTube! It's December 2nd. Well no, it's December 1st, but for you it's December 2nd. I hope you're not mad at me for, you know, not having a lot of stuff going up on the YouTube and for getting COVID. It wasn't me. It was a friend of a friend, I swear. Yeah, I needed this warm-up. But after this warm-up, oh baby, I'm up for anything. I mean, maybe we'll get a key. Let's wait. Hello, sir. Don't really have any other weapons that I can adequately use except for this one. Sure, I could use like the flash ray, but it doesn't seem, you know, any more impressive than just using the judge gun, so there you go. I mean, the judge gun is pretty good, and we have a damage upgrade. Ooh, nice. We also have a lot of curse right now, like really? A lot of curse, a lot of curse? Dun 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 dun. I mean, how much curse do we have? We have Excalibur. We have the damage upgrade, and then we have some other curse, but I forgot what that other curse was. Oh, Yellow Chamber. That's a lot. That's like 5 curse or so. Ursula 4115. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? What was the chess and Bomberman cross that I saw called? Chess and Bomberman cross. Pardon me? I have no idea. I bought a gun. I'll buy the Scrambler, I don't care. I'll buy the freaking little bomber, I don't care. Oh, we also heal when we buy stuff, so you know what? There you go. Chessplosion. Chess and Bomberman cross that I saw called. I mean, I have so many thoughts running through my head. Chess, okay. Are you talking literally chess? Are you talking extremely bad chess, which was a previous modifier in this game for the kill pillars before it was removed in like the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons update for D20 mode? Are you talking about Bomberman, aka Wrath, aka the enemy from The Binding of Isaac that runs around in a grid-based environment with a bunch of rocks dropping bombs that he uses to try to push into you and kill you? Are you talking about, I don't know, the freaking, it's been a while since I played it, but doesn't Wizard of Legend have like a Chaos Arcana that's a bunch of just like chess pieces or something? I don't know. I don't know. I apologize that I don't know. But I don't know Chess and Bomberman cross. Unless it was a game. A game that I have not seen before. Is it an actual game called Chessplosion? I should, like... I mean, what I really should do is just look up more, indie and early access games and do Let's Look At some of them, which I haven't done recently just because I've been lazy, even before I was actually sick. He's sick, man. He's sick. He sickens me. It's basically me, but all day, every day, right? Are we done? I think we're done. Let's get out of here. Post a link? Yeah, go ahead. I remember also there was a, I forget the name of it, but there was a, I do remember the name of it, Shotgun King, which was chess with a gun. That's one that I never did a Let's Look At of. I didn't have a key for it or a code for it, and I didn't want to buy the game. So that's me being cheap and lazy and other things. But I heard good things about it. What if you were playing chess and you had a gun? I like that there is a video game that answers that exact question. What if you were playing chess and you had a gun? Das Bolt, welcome. He's alive, he says. Barely, but I am alive. How you doing today? You missed my spiel about what I've been up to and how sick I was, but if you want me to repeat it, I can for you. Yeah. Basically full ammo. And die. I do like that I have one blob on my side. I think it might be a jam, not a jam blob. I think it might be a poison blob. Hard to tell. Oh god, please just, where's the cell creep? I need to get rid of this damn table tech. Table tech of go F yourself. Dude, what a good gun. It's like weirdly extremely great. This this nail gun. Das Bolt says, I'm doing well, recovering from Thanksgiving travel. Ah. Yeah, that would do it. I stayed home for Thanksgiving, but for obvious reasons, I think. Hey, we got the right shot. Thank you, gun. Thank you! I have no other way of putting out the wick, so it had to have been Judge. It's the only thing I have. Goodbye. The one negative of Thanksgiving for me is definitely just having like 5 days of turkey leftovers. It's like, please, I just want like a burrito. Can't let it go to waste though. Frick that. Here's my shop. There's no cell creep though. Where the hell is my cell creepy friend? I need him. I need to sell stuff. I suppose really I just need to sell one thing. Gumper says leftover turkey, Ruffles potato chips, Frank's Red Hot, and an Omarosa roll. Saddest leftovers of all time. I can fly! Wait a minute. For me, it's just infinity days of turkey, stuffing, and mashed potatoes. All day, every day, baby. Baby! No, 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 no! Oh. Turkey noodle soup, says Audrey. Welcome, Audrey. How you doing today? That sounds pretty good. Segus Jr. says, I'm in no mood to look it up, but just pretend I quoted the bit about turkey from A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out? That's about it, right? I don't remember the turkey bit from A Christmas Story. I just remember you'll shoot your eye out and fudge. Except I didn't say fudge. I've not used Scrambler in a while. I mean, I could say that about a lot of things in this game. I haven't played freaking Enter the Gungeon in a while. Dun 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 dun. Then exit the Gungeon and then a bit of a break from everything. I would like to, I think, buy the eye patch. Worse accuracy, but better damage. And then I guess we're just gonna open up the chest. I don't really want one coolness. Well, ooh. I was gonna say not really what we want. It's still not really what we want. I don't really care that much about money. We don't need the money, honey. You know what I will do? We didn't do the rat fight. You know, if we didn't do the rat fight, no reason to go down to the bonus floor. What do I care? If we had done the rat fight, I would be a little bit more invested in 100%ing the floors, but right now, I don't really mind. I'll do this though. We got Junkin, huh? I still don't know if this is the same as picking up Junkin. And what I mean by that is whether or not this removes him from item pools. I think it is. But oh well, you know, it's a junk man. I suppose I could break some chests. I could be convinced. It's not like we have a lot of keys right now. Ranistan says, oh my god, Junkin high. Oh my god, hi, it's Junkin! Why is this so laggy? I might just need to like reboot my computer or something. Or you know what it is? It might be because I changed my computer's running resolution right before I streamed. Or I don't know, maybe Gungeon just sucks. You ever think about that, huh? Maybe Gungeon just kinda sucks. Maybe it's a very poorly optimized written game. No, that can't be the case. There's a lot of stuff in there. Oh, goody. Remember what I was saying about one of the possible worst items in the game? Yeah, well, that also. No, you can take it, right? I don't care. Might be well, there are people out there who like it, so maybe the chest ring is actually the worst one. We have better accuracy right now. Oh, yes. We have better accuracy. Ooh, yeah. If we get the duct tape, maybe. We have better accuracy right now because of the Galactic Medal of Valor, which is making everything kind of be okay. I opened the chest instead of breaking it, didn't I? It is, I'm sorry to just like keep harping on it, but the game is running like trash. I don't know why. I will strive to work out these little issues as we progress through our lifespan of having this new card. Seekus Jr. says, "It was gone, all gone. No turkey sandwiches, no turkey salad, no turkey gravy." I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember that line from A Christmas Story. I don't remember a lot of A Christmas Story. I just remember like 2 parts of it. Well, 3 parts, I suppose, if you count the stupid lamp. I just don't remember. But I believe it was funny. Colazzo Shorter Handle, welcome. How are you doing today? I don't understand, we invested so much time in exiting the Gungeon and now we're back in entering it. I have to, not wrong gun. I have to re-enter because I haven't been inside of a Gungeon in like a whole week. Before we can exit, we must enter once again. Before you may exit, I can't even break this one. Before you can exit, you must re-enter, time and time again. Mud, welcome, how you doing? Thanks for clipping that, he says. Which one? I've been clipping a lot of you lately. Arcatraz, thank you very much for the resub, by the way. You're just a Gungeon cat in the door, out the door, in the door. I like it. Slash, I feel a little bit called out. Only you can break the cycle. Junkin. There you go, buddy. You got one more. Mud says today's. Mud's been playing some more stream stuff lately. He's been playing a couple of things that I would never play because I don't have friends to play with. There's like Ember Knights. There was another one of just like weird dungeon crawliness that results in a lot of people dying all the time. And then Rocket League and Darktide. He plays more games than I do. Ooey Williams, except no I. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub and welcome. You now have access to another really cool animated emotes. Mud, you should check those out yourself. I'm not gonna say I put a lot of effort into them because they're directly ripped out of Gungeon, but hey, I managed to figure out how to get them to work in After Effects. My name is backwards. Ah! Just don't make me say it backwards. Mud says, I'm so proud of you. I was gonna... Mud, I don't know if you're still playing Rocket League, but I made the joke that if you were playing with Baze later, I would hop into your Discord and be like, all right, Baze, how much is it gonna cost me for some emotes? Also, I mentioned that I suppose Darktide is actually out of early access now. I haven't bought it yet. Why's it gotta be a joke? Just asking. One day I'll actually sit down and do that. But that day is not yet today. Because I have to play some video games for the first time in 10 days since I'm no longer sick with COVID. Let's get out of here. I'm feeling good though, I am. I'm feeling good. Looking forward to playing some games today. Maybe some old stuff, maybe some new stuff, we'll figure it out later.
I just feel like I'm itching. I'm itching for some games. And not just Killing Floor, even though I kind of am. with Moobler and Mud. I don't know what to use. I guess we'll use this. Why the Thwomp block still wants to thwomp me, I don't know. Mud says Killing Floor 2 is stupid fun. Especially when I'm just like shooting zombies. They're not zombies, but they're effectively zombies. And then Mud just blows me up because the only character he plays is the Demolitionist, so he just has access to a whole bunch of grenade launchers. Pretty good though. All hail the Junkman, says Evasive Snook. Look, we picked up Junkman on like floor 4. There was just not any time to really build him up, unfortunately. I wish I could have gotten more junk. I only accidentally opened one chest. This junk is, unfortunately, he's a junk child, a junk kid. Hey, Das Bolt, thank you very much for the gift sub to Eden's Daredevil. I don't think... Oh, they are in chat. They just said caca a minute ago. Well, caca to you too. Colazzo says, I got in the recent Steam sale. Dead Estate, I might be hooked. What's the early access zombie game that's gonna be in early access for the next 30 years? But everyone loves it when they play it, and it's very open. Dead roguelite, whatever it's called, that one. I'd be very interested in playing that when it actually comes out of early access, but I don't want to play games that aren't in early access. Sorry, I don't want to play games that are in early access. I just want to play released products. DayZ, no. It's kind of like an open world-esque zombie game where you run around and hey, you have to pay attention to all your stats, and you gotta loot cars and houses in order to survive, and very hard. Kind of roguelite-esque, early access, been in early access for like 10 years. It's not 7 Days to Die. It's Dead. I think it's Dead. Still sounds like DayZ. Is it still in early access? It's not really even roguelite-esque, it's just permadeath. I could probably look up the name in about a second. Oh, there's some other games that I'm interested in, although they're not out. When the heck does Satisfactory come out of early access, first of all? Zomboid, that's the one, thank you. And Dwarf Fortress is apparently coming to Steam this month, aka December. It's gonna come to Steam and it's actually gonna have a proper working, complete UI overhaul. It's gonna have graphics as well. Honestly, it kind of sounds like a blast. I love the idea behind Dwarf Fortress, but I could never get into it because it was so hard to actually manage the game, figure out what was going on, learn all about what you have to do. It was way too much micromanagement. I get that that's kind of the draw, but it means that it's super hard to actually get into a game like that because you have no idea what the hell you're doing. You've got to play the game with the freaking wiki on. I'm out of ammo with like everything. What the heck?
Kilo Wheelo, welcome, bro. How you have so much health and shields? You kidding me? I've been hit so much on this run. I have been taking a lot of damage. The real answer Mud has, which is you flawless bosses and you don't get hit. The fake answer is, look, I've just played a lot of this game, okay? Don't make fun of me. I'm new to the game. If you're that new to the game, then yes, you do get more health when you flawless bosses. That's your reward for flawlessing a boss, so you should always try whenever possible. Dun, 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 dun. Dustbolt says the new Fire Axis superhero card game is getting good reviews. You got me on card game. You got me interested. You lost me on superhero. I don't really care about superhero stuff. I'm not gonna be going and playing like the new Spider-Man 8 when it comes to the PS7. It's too much. It's too much superheroes. Maybe it's just because I've never been big into superheroes. I never read the comics. I haven't watched most of the films. Mud says I really like the superhero nerdy stuff. It's just never been a big part of my entertainment. You don't like the idea of shooting web out of your hands? I shoot web out of something. It's not my hands, though. Good run. Feels good to be back. I don't know how much Gungeon we're gonna play, but it's a good warm-up run. Might take me a little while to get back into the swing of things and to be properly warmed up. I got a lot of stuff to record. I got a lot of stuff I want to play. I have to celebrate not only no longer being sick, but also having this new graphics card, which is, other than the little bit of weird lagginess in Gungeon, has been fantastic so far. For now, though. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.